Good afternoon, and I've got some Lego Fortnite updates for you. Obviously, the big first patch of Chapter 5 Season 1 dropped yesterday, and with it, a lot of stuff has changed in Lego Fortnite. Just before we start, if you are enjoying this, please make sure to hit that like, also subscribe if you are new, and hit that bell notification icon if you want to stay up to date with all of the new content coming your way, including Fortnite Battle Royale, alongside Lego Fortnite as well. Also, we now have channel memberships, so if you want to look at the additional perks you can get through channel memberships and support the channel, that is a great way to do so. There's also Amazon affiliate links in the channel about us now for all of the hardware that I use to record, alongside a load of other stuff as well, if you want to check that out. Also, of course, if you're going to be buying any of the stuff coming up in the Fortnite item shop or the Epic Store, make sure to use creator code Danconia if you want to support the channel, or just any channel in general, make sure to use a code. It costs nothing. So, Lego Fortnite has had a substantial update. A lot of it is quality of life / bug fixes, but there's also a little bit of new content coming to the game. So, what I will address for the first thing, PvP is coming to Lego Fortnite. It's not in Lego Fortnite yet, as far as I know, but it is coming, which is going to be super interesting and a new dynamic on what you can do in your worlds, but it will be in new worlds only, not in the previous worlds you've already created, which is a bit of a bummer, but also I kind of understand why. Now, on to the updates you can tangibly do right now. So, they have added some things. They have added a launch pad. That's a new toy that you can do and create with a level 3 crafting bench. So, that's also a big bonus because I think that allows you to explore easier. I think that's a really, really nice addition. So, you take a few launch pads with you, and it should make your exploration a lot less tedious, I think, which is a great change. But let's power through this. So more updates, more changes, so you can place a building. When you place a building, it will now remove small bushes, rocks and plants, which is nice, but you can also more reliably place builds on slopes, which is a major thing. And I think the building was a little bit buggy, so I think that is a good step to sorting that out. There's also new building parts and new sizes for floors, walls and roofs, so you should be able to fill in the gaps in your builds a bit better. And you can now abandon a build that's in progress, and it will leave any parts you've already replaced and remove the blue preview that you get when you start creating those prefabrication builds. And it also is now more obvious when you're using snapping mode, which I think, again, it's all quality of life changes and stuff mainly, but it's a big bonus to the way in which you build in Lego Fortnite. Big bonus and new stuff, 3 new villagers have been added to Lego Fortnite. Bush Ranger, Rustler, and Tomato Head. I have already seen Tomato Head in the grasslands, so he definitely turns up there. I don't know about the others. I'm assuming Bush Ranger will be grasslands, considering he's literally Bush Ranger, but, you know, it will see. But there's new villagers, so that's cool, but there is no increase in the villager limit per village, so you'll have to take that into account. Villagers can also now be instantly removed, so if you want to get rid of a village, you just delete the village option in the village square. And if you don't want a villager in your town anymore, you can get rid of their bed and then ask them to leave, and they will leave immediately. You don't have to wait for them to realise their bed is gone and get tired and go away. You can now just ask them to leave after you destroyed their bed. Big quality of life change. You don't have to wait around now and sort that stuff out. Apart from that, there's other stuff. So chest rewards have been improved, so you should be getting more from chests, especially when you have to fight enemies and solve puzzles. This is a big thing. This is one of the biggest things in this update, in my opinion. Blasters are now outside of caves. So blast cores were a bit of a pain to farm because you would only find them in dry valley caves, and in my opinion, their spawn rate was pretty low. That has changed. I did some research last night in my co-op world with my friends, and there's a lot more blast cores in caves. Not only that, you can now find blasters in the dry valley, just out in the open instead of in caves. So you have a lot more options to be farming blast cores now. And blast cores are really essential for making totems that will allow you to go to the Frostlands. So it's going to make your progression and your ability to go to colder areas a lot quicker. It's really speeding things up for your exploration, which is really, really nice. That's what we love to see. Also, there is a slight change to caves where brutes can now be found in caves. So you'll need to be aware that you may walk into a brute, and you're going to want to be careful around that. Hermit crabs can also now attack your villagers, so also be aware of that. And finally, there is a way to get rid of unwanted items. So if you have a skeleton's pickaxe, you have too many bones, stuff like that, throw them in a campfire. They will burn. They will basically go into the campfire, bounce next to it, but you'll see that they are on fire, and eventually they just poof out of existence. So that is massive. I was so sick of the random stuff that was around. It was so annoying. But also, you won't auto pick up that stuff either anymore. You won't auto pick up loot from like skeletons and stuff like that, I believe. And they've also now added a legend to the map, and they've showed players respawn and backpack locations. So it's all very nice changes. I'm very impressed with the changes they're making to this. It may not be jam-packed with new content, but it's nice. It's nice changes. And even this is from official Lego Fortnite. There are more changes upon that. I will touch on some of them in a minute. But first of all, there are more Lego-style outfits. These are for Ahsoka Tano, Finn, Jack Skellington, Loki, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Thanos, and Wolverine. So they will now all have Lego styles on top of the Icon series styles that we know are coming for the likes of Ali A, Cypher, Chica, amongst others, that will be coming next week now. Because there is a Fortnite item shop bug where the previews weren't working and the Lego styles weren't being given out for the icon skins, because the icon skins were meant to come out today, but they bugged, so they've taken them out and they will be coming out next week most likely. So you're gonna have to wait a bit longer for them, but they are coming. And then also we were promised that higher detailed Lego styles are coming for some outfits. These have started to drop. So this is Cosmic Infinity, Crusher, X, FFC, Sparkplug, Kari, Love Ranger, Scully, Snowfoot, and Stoneheart. They should all have higher quality, higher detailed styles in this new update. So there is quite a bit of content. Also, there's a few other things that we haven't touched on in the official Fortnite patch notes, I suppose you could call them. You can now eat while moving, which I think is also really, really good. Crossbow arrows now have a slightly lower speed and a more natural arc when shot. And you can also now ping locations in a world, which is just massive. And when you deposit items in a chest, they will automatically stack now instead of not. So that's lovely. But also something you may have seen in my Lego Fortnite series, in my world, villagers can now open doors. So they won't get stuck on doors, which is brilliant. Thank goodness. Rams have more health. Thrusters, balloons, switches, and wheels will also now give back resources. And fried eggs now take less time to eat. And the recipe for fried eggs has changed. They will only require 1 egg now. And the reduced fullness gained from them will go from 8 to 5. And they'll also have reduced hearts gained from 5 to 4. So there's a bit of change to fried eggs. But there's a lot of bug fixes. I know there's been a few bugs going around where you spawn in underneath foundations and in floors and stuff like that, and the villagers have been doing the same. That's gone, or it should be. I have actually found some bugs myself, new bugs, but that's fine. There'll be a short coming up on that. But this is the outline of what's been going on in Lego Fortnite and the updates, and all you really need to know when it comes to everything that's going on Lego Fortnite wise in this 28.10 update. Obviously, the next update will probably not be for a little while. There's FNCS going on now in Fortnite Battle Royale, so you're going to have to probably stick through that before we get another Lego Fortnite update. There might not be another Lego Fortnite update until Season 2 Chapter 5 drops, which should be somewhere around the 8th of March. So between then, you might get some bug fixes, especially if there's critical stuff, but that might be your next major update point, when you might get some new things like bosses, etc. So you'll have to keep an eye out for that. But this is all you needed to know about the 28.10 Fortnite update concerning Lego Fortnite. I hope you're enjoying everything that's going on in the new update. Plus, also stay tuned for the rest of the stuff that's coming on the channel. More Lego Fortnite parts on my world, alongside obviously the how-tos and guide videos, stuff like that. Alongside also obviously Fortnite Battle Royale itself. But thank you very much for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.